Hey, everybody. Welcome to Just Being Me Speaks, coming to you today with another video. So, today, as you can see in the thumbnail, we'll be speaking a little bit today about the latest drama with the Love and Marriage Huntsville. I got a lot of different opinions. I'm just hopping in here at the end of the season. I'm going to make sure I come back with that full recap of the reunion that premieres on December 31st. Excuse me, I'm not on camera. It's been a long day at work. Wasn't really trying to do all the extra, but just had some things I wanted to kind of get off my chest in reference to the show, as well as some things I have been seeing on different channels and just kind of give my opinion. I always have a lot of opinions. I'm always in somebody's chat. Um, Shout out to Auntie Ann when Tay talks. Hey girl, hey. Camarel, Scotty, Bondi Blue, and I want to say it's me, Jamie, Chef Don Don, and all of them. Shout out to them, Diana Rose, and so many more. So if I forgot, please forgive me. Still kind of getting a little new into the reviews, but shout out to all of them. I love watching all of their commentary. They really break it down. I be having so much to say, and I just said, I was like, let me kind of make my own channel so I can kind of give my views without trying to take over somebody else's. So before I get started, please, everyone, please like, share, and subscribe. I am new again to YouTube, so I'm trying to get into the algorithm of everything. Um, just to kind of break it down a little bit, I'll be giving hot topics of what's in the news, self-care, as well as kind of doing some reviews on some of the hottest, reality shows. Also kind of speaking of some, some of the news for hip hop, things of that nature. And also, like I always say, I would love somebody to email me to join my podcast and we speak of pressing topics. It's a lot that I want to discuss about different things, and I love to share and get feedback from everybody else. So please, my link to my email is in the description. Please don't hesitate to email me. I would love to hear from you, as well as please comment down in the chat if you could relate to anything of some of the things I'll be speaking of. So, kind of getting into it, the latest that we've been seeing, let's start with Destiny. Now, to me, when the show first started, I was kind of feeling Destiny. I felt that, she was a rider for Melody. She wasn't, letting nobody come at her sideways. And then we kind of saw, at the video premiere, and when Melody started to flourish and do other things, outside of the love and marriage hip hop realm, you kind of see that she, to me, came across a little selfish. She wanted to speak of Melanie not being a part of her village and things to that nature. We knew she went through a divorce, and Melody was not even even aware that, she had filed for divorce and it was final. And so that kind of caught Melody by surprise. And, of course, we all know we got friends. Sometimes I know I am the type of person that if I'm going through some things, I tend to kind of shy off to myself to kind of try to figure things out on my own. But I guess they were on that more of a level of, you know, we talk, here it is. I'm going through pretty much the same thing you're going through. And I didn't even know you had gotten as far as being divorced. So that kind of shocked her. So kind of fast forward and we seeing that it was the fallout, between her and Destiny. It seems as though Destiny kind of chose a side, with Martell. And, look, do you felt that Melanie wasn't there for you. You said she was reaching out, and you know it was miscommunication. However, who called who didn't call who, whatever. We all grown. I'm the type of person Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but to me, my genuine friends that know me know that it's all love. Whether I call you every day, whether I call you every month, however it go, it's all love. So it shouldn't have been to the point that you lose a friend because she mixed a couple of texts or however. Sometimes people go through things and they feel as though they need to distance themselves to get their mind right. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us can relate that sometimes you need to get your mind right so you can be a friend. You see what I'm saying? So she decided that Mel wasn't a friend or however it may go. Fast forward a little bit more, we know what we are here today. I don't like it. It to me, in the couple of shows, back, Mel came to visit her at her photo shoot, and Destiny tried to later say that she showed up, but clearly you invited her. You had, to me, I felt as though y'all got closure on your friendship or however it may have went, and I thought when she left y'all were in a good place. But yet you go back to social media making it seem like the talk just really wasn't all that, but yet and still, to me, if Mel would have said, yes, we can go back to the way it was, or we could try to get back on that note, I honestly feel as though Destiny would have been all game. But, Melody decided that she's at the point of her life that pretty much she she rather kind of do solo things, and I feel on that. Sometimes we outgrow people. No hard feelings, no beef, no tension. We just in a point of our life that we have to focus on what we got going, and outside distractions we can't let in. And so now here we are with the latest that I seen, that she's saying that Melody is the reason for the beef and the tension and the bullying online. How? I mean, come on, let's just be real. Everybody has fans. I know they call Melody's fans millimeters. To me, I'm very neutral. I can relate to a lot of things that Melody has went through. So I love her glow up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's nothing like seeing a woman that use the pain as motivation to boss up. And that is what she has done. And sometimes the very people that we looked at as friends and sometimes family can be the very people that's envious of your glow up, because a lot of people, hints to some of the Scots, tend to be probably wondering, girl, how you managed to do all of this, and you just went through a divorce that we thought was gonna break you. You just went through all of this scrutiny here online and having to deal with a side chick, and we gonna get to her. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. But anyways, you just went through all of this, and it appears that you're doing better than all of us. So some people can be envious of that. Cool. Whatever. I'm glad she recognized it. But anyways, moving forward, let's talk about Stormy. I felt as though Stormy was great coming into the cast. A little pushy when she first came in, especially with the thing with her and Tiffany, and then her and Destiny. But now, as you see, her and Destiny is the best of the best. How quickly does things change? I mean, it almost makes you wonder, is it, basically they all link up, and let's all link up because we all feel some type of way about this person, so we all gonna link up. And I think that link up You can link up, but sometimes it takes a whole army to break down. Yeah. But what God has for you is for you. And it don't matter who link up. It don't matter who team up. It doesn't matter, because what God has for you is for you. And can't nobody take that away from you. And, we see where, for whatever reason, Stormy has decided to, link up or team up with the other castmates, and that's fine. Do you're grown. You can do whatever you want to be, whoever. And I mean, to me, it's cool for everybody to try to get along with everybody. But what is the intention there? Because originally you had a problem with Tisha's mom, you had a problem with Destiny, you had a problem with Tiffany, and now all of a sudden you don't have a problem with none of them no more. Destiny tried to throw a chair at you and all of that, and that's cool. But you go bearing gifts, Gucci gifts, and it's all good. But now it's like, I'm not going to necessarily say you, because I really can't say anything that she said directly was a hit at Mel. I don't know. I can't take assumptions, but whatever. Your mom clearly came at her. And like everyone has said, you can't really, she can't really tell her mom to just shut up, because at the end of the day, it's her mom. But at some point, I feel as though you could have a conversation, because not only is she coming for another Black woman, she's coming at your castmate along with somebody that you once looked at as to be a friend, a good associate, or however. And at the end of the day, you have a whole brand. Now, speaking from someone that, I have a small business, and I have realized that, just looking at different things like on Facebook and XYZ, even though I have a personal page and a business page, your customers tend to veer over to your personal page sometimes. And I wouldn't dare want my customers to come and see where I got a whole bunch of mess going on social media. I mean, to me, it's just, even though my business is small, very small compared to Stormy, because I sure ain't nowhere near $1 million, nah. But even with my small business, it's certain things I'm going to do and say on social media, along with my children. They know. Don't get on there making me look crazy with no, mess or none of that extra. Nah, we ain't doing that. I'm trying to run me a business, and I try to keep it professional as possible. Now, do I want to get on there sometime and vent and rant and rave? Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, my small business, I pray to God, one day is a big business. And I never wanted to be, oh, well, she messy. Oh, well, she got this going on. Or well, she said this. Or no. So Stormy, as being a woman that has a very, very huge platform, as well as having a business, and a big business that's in pretty much all of your local stores, you would think that it would be, come on, let's just get off of here with that. Anything, words to be passed, or however it goes. Huntsville is small, so I hear. Have a conversation at lunch, on the phone, not social media. That to me, that just was, all the way wrong. But who am I? Moving on to the Scots, we're going to touch a bit on that. Every time I feel as though, oh, wow, look as though Marceau is maybe speaking with some sense, we go right back to the foolery. And for now, I'm going to lay off of them, because I feel, excuse my language, that it's a SHIT show with them. And I think that it's all going to come out in the wash on the reunion. But then again, I think it won't, because I think they're going to drag this a little bit longer and have us wondering till next season. But whatever. Just hitting a little bit on Kimmy and Maurice. Definitely Kimmy is in my prayers. Thank God that she has finished her chemo. My prayers go out to her, her husband, her son, and her family, because I can't even imagine. And then I really, really shout her out because you chose to continue the show that way, that you can bring awareness to women. Because I mean, we think that, okay, yeah, everybody has common sense, everybody's doing everything, but no, it is some people, some women that's 40 years old that has never had a mammogram. So I shout her out, for being bold enough and courageous enough to bring her story to the screen. So I applaud her for that. Let's get over to coleslaw. Hmm, mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna first say Karma gonna spin the block. It already seemed like it's already spinning the block, but Karma's gonna spin that block right when you find that one man. And I don't believe it's gonna be Martell. When you find that man that you genuinely love and put your all into, because he's going to appear to be your knight shining armor, your prince, and all of that. Here come Karma spinning the block, as they say. Girl, I just pray that you have asked for forgiveness for what you did. I ain't the one to judge. I ain't the one, or maybe I am. Who knows? Who cares? Anyways, girl, I have seen you go on rants online defending why you did what you did. First, it went from you didn't know he was married, then we find out you did know, then she the dummy, and then she the fool, and she this, and she that, and she whatever she was his wife. So she had every right to do whatever she wanted to do. How dare you question what she did, how she felt, how she reacted, what she said, or any of that? Because the day that she said I do, it gave her the reason to do whatever she wanted to do when it came to Martell. So therefore, you sitting up here trying to make her look bad, I'm sorry, sweetheart, you could never do that. And then you get online and you argue with people, which I don't understand why they get on there and argue with you. Because clearly you somewhere along the line, something ain't clacking. It ain't clacking. I don't know who hurt you. I don't know what you've been through. It don't matter, but just basically having a conscience, girl, what is wrong? And then I can't help but to agree with what others say as far as you and your son. And I'm not the one that's going to be bringing children up on my channel. I'm sorry. I really can't do it. But I'm just going to say this. You sit up here and every live, you go live and he hollering in the back, you're ordering pairs to do this and give him this and don't hit my son, don't hit my daughter, Knox this, Hope this. We don't even really know what his name is, but whatever. Anyways, you do all of this to me to draw attention to yourself and to your prize. Because at the end of the day, as much as you say F that show, I don't watch that show, you definitely have a lot to say about that show. But then again, I'm going to say this. Y'all, she say she don't watch the show. And I honestly believe her. And the reason I'm going to say I believe her is because she's still saying that she getting mentioned every episode, and I'm trying to figure out which episode did they mention her. Did I miss that part? Like when they mentioned you, girl. I mean, so maybe she don't watch the show. So maybe she ain't lying. But we do know that she watched Melody. I don't know whether it's from a burnt page or however they call it, but you watch her because every time she make a video or you see where she's had an accomplishment, you in turn got to do a video to kind of combat what she's doing. Why? That lady she got so many apartments and condos and townhomes and mansions in your brain. But I don't blame you, because at the end of the day, all of that smacking it up, rubbing it down and sucking them up and all of that, none of that worked. He's still not there with you. He chose to go and publicize, whether it was fake or whether it was real, a whole nother woman. He skipped over you. And ladies, I'm pretty sure we can all relate. It's never the side chick that the man chooses when his wife or his girlfriend decides to leave him. It's never that. It's never that. And I always say they don't choose you because that person already know you and know the games. So therefore, you would only be walking into a problem. Because when you say you going to the gym in the middle of COVID, Arion's going to already know you're lying. Because that's what you said to Melody. Come on now. But moving on. Anyways, I just don't know. And then she got mad because people was calling out her son and saying that her son had a speech impediment. I'm not gonna go that far because I'm not, like I said, I ain't doing kids. I don't do that. But if you have a problem with the things that's being said about your child, keep him off of social media. Stop trying to gain clicks and views and people to subscribe to your page for you to flip your god doggone hair and apply lip gloss. Keep him off. Why do you keep putting him through that? Because we don't know. As we know, nothing on social media is a secret. It's here. And once it hit the internet, that's it. That's a wrap. You don't know if this is something that your child can go and look at the age of 5, 10, 12, however, or even your daughter. Why would you want your children to log on to social media and see either their mama being called a side chick, her son is slow, I feel sorry for her daughter? I mean, come on, man. At some point, and then you're not even getting paid for it. The least you could do, if you're gonna do all of this, make you a YouTube channel and bring it to the YouTube streets. But you don't have enough time to do that because you're too focused on what Melody got going, keeping up with Martell and this, that, and the other. You could be, sitting pretty probably by now with everything that you've done on social media, on lives. You could have brought that to YouTube and got you a pretty check. I'm pretty sure that you could have had you a couple of interviews. You could have really been doing it up on these YouTube streets by now. But you choose to want to sell your little clothes in your boutique, and I ain't gonna knock you because a hustle is a hustle. But are you hustling? Because it seems as though to me you might be hustling backwards. But then again, when you do dirt, you get dirt. You can't pump bullshit. You can't pump it and expect to push daisies. It's not gonna happen. And I feel sorry for you. Moving on, Martell. I try my best to not look at him in such a bad light because I'm one of these people that believe you could be a piss-po husband, but a damn good father. I'm one that believe it. I mean, that's just me. And I see his lives. It's like I seen the live yesterday with him in the snow. I heard a lot of people saying XYZ. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I just don't think that far into it. But I don't know. I don't know because I don't know these people in real life to say what his relationship with his kids are off camera. I can only go based on what I see on camera. So I'm gonna say that in all fairness. But I seen people where the children shouldn't have been out there and this, that, and the other. And maybe they shouldn't. It was cold. But we all know, I live in Texas. If it snow here, all the kids want to go outside because snow is something they don't see often. So very well, I think the kids enjoyed it. Yes, it was cold, but I think the kids enjoyed it. I've seen him at basketball games, XYZ. Is he doing it for social media? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. All I can say is a such thing as being a piss poor husband, but being a good father. The situation with the little boy and sugar mama, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's always gonna be the battle of the Eminem kids and him because he was created outside of that circle and that bond. So it's always gonna be that. And I hate it and I feel sorry for the little boy because no kid should be segregated or feel as though they less than. And I don't like it. I don't like it. So I'm gonna stay away from that topic. But as far as with Martell narcissist, I honestly believe his picture would be up there with a lot of other people, you know. But can he change? He could. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I do feel that he realized his mistake and what he did, and he's paying for it. So all I could say is maybe he could be better for somebody else. And maybe this was lesson learned. I don't know. I mean, because I honestly feel as though karma's gonna spin the block on him as well. And as we see, it has. He has the Inez and the bottle and Inez wine, I'm sorry. And he had the calendar and he had was it something else he had or was trying to get the builder's license? I don't know. But it just seems as though everything he's trying to do, he kind of hit like a stumbling block. And that stumbling block very well could be because you got to sweep around and right your wrong before. You can't do people any kind of way and expect for God to richly bless you. It's not going to happen that way. I don't care how much money you got, how much fame you got, how many views you got. I don't care. You can't wrong people in life and expect that you're going to be blessed. God don't work like that. Like my grandmother used to always say, God don't like ugly and a very little pretty. You have to right your wrongs. He has to. I mean, at this point, you stuck with what you got with that because y'all have a son. So that's yeah. Will she be a thorn in your side? I do believe she is gonna be. Because clearly, as we see, every time something doesn't go her way, she hop on the internet where, she's going to get entertained by people that sometimes agree with her and then people that sit up there and bash her. She don't care, you know. Um Kind of moving forward. I just say that basically at the end of the day, hands down, you got to give it to Melody. I also feel that Carlos King is not a big fan of Melody anymore. I don't know because I ain't there. but it just seems as though he allows people to come in and attack her and to do certain things. Do he do it to get ratings? I don't know. Yes, probably so. Drama sales, controversy sales. So maybe that is the case. Maybe it's a strategic move. I don't know. I am looking forward to watching the reunion. I'm definitely gonna do a review on it. I would like to do a live on it. Um, but if it's not a live, I definitely will be doing a review. But yeah, that's all I got. I just wanted to touch on some points. I didn't want to make this live no long outdrawn live about it, but I just kind of just wanted to, get into the, because I know I'm new on reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I just had a lot to say because I've been seeing so much, in a lot of different aspects and opinions about, the different things. And I'm like, y'all, these people are a trip. But anyways, it was good. I'm looking forward to the reunion. As I say, it premieres December 31st. So I will definitely be tuned in. I recently did a review on Carisha Please featuring G Herbo. Of course, that was um trending a lot with Diddy going off about them having flirty eyes and this, that, and the other. So you can go back and watch that. My replay crew, please like, share, subscribe. Please leave me a comment. Let me know. How did you feel about the commentary? Can you relate to any things that I'm saying? If you would like to collab with me, share the platform with me. I would love to work with so many of you. And I definitely want to take the time again to thank each and every one of you for watching. Please don't be a stranger. Click the notification bell so whenever I upload a video that you'll be able to get to it and be the first to view it. Also, keep in mind my link to my business is down below. It's a candle business, Blessed Wicks Candle Co. You can go there for all your good home fragrance and car fragrance, fragrances and smells. You can follow me on all platforms at Just Being Me Speaks. So please go follow me. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Until the next time. Peace, y'all. Stay blessed, stay lit. And if you're in all of this cold, please, please, please stay warm. Good night, y'all.